Season 4 Reloaded is coming on June 25th, and we have some more details about what's next from the fourth and final act, to which operators will get reward skins in the next Glitch Fracture, further details about the Glitch Fracture itself, and more. So let's get straight into it. Season 4 Reloaded will launch with the fourth and final operation, Act 4 Operation King Killer. As with all previous seasons, Operation King Killer will come with a set of 10 steps, each with their own set of missions for players to complete for a variety of rewards. The rewards for completing Act 4 are the Decompression Weapon Charm, a Restore Token, Last Breath Emblem, Upper Limit Large Decal, Duty Bound Loading Screen, Hot Hands Emote, and tons of XP and double XP tokens as well. Completing Step 10 will reward you with the Coolant Leak Weapon Blueprint and the To the Grave animated calling card, plus another chunk of XP. Unlike the previous act, Act 4 Operation King Killer will start Step 1 in Zone 3 or higher, so it'll be slightly more challenging than Act 3 was. To complete the final step of Operation King Killer, we'll need to complete a Terminal Vector activity, which is a brand new activity that we're yet to find out about, and the Prime Target Glitch Fracture and its final boss. As with every operation, there are exclusive skins called Data Freeze for certain operators that can be obtained by completing the Glitch Fracture with those operators. This time around, those three operators that can unlock these skins are Wei Lin, Samuels, and Kagan. So if you haven't already, now is your chance to start preparing those operators for Glitch Fracture runs. Completing the Glitch Fracture with either Wei Lin, Samuels, or Kagan will unlock the Data Freeze skin for that operator, but also the End of Days weapon camo. Completing it with all three will unlock the End of Days animated weapon camo. If you have these operators maxed out already, I posted a video a couple of days ago going over my recommendations for a prestige-free operator, so be sure to go and check that video out if you are looking to cruise through the Glitch Fracture as a solo or with a team. I'll add a pre-prestige build that I recommend at the end of this video that will also carry you through any Glitch Fractures, so be sure to check that out if you need a recommendation for any operator build that will deal out insane damage but also keep you alive when the going gets tough. Next up, we have the incoming brand new skill track called Guardian. This sounds like a resupplied team player style skill track. It comes with 5 skills and 1 ultimate skill, as with all skill tracks. I'll quickly go over them now. Payback: enemies that deal damage to the player receive damage themselves. Battle Cache: increased chance to spawn an ammo/armor resupply pack when eliminating an enemy. Power Tap: picking up ammo, armor, resupply packs also grants equipment recharge. Fortified: reduce incoming damage for every currently equipped plate. The more plates equipped, the bigger the damage reduction. Iron Grip: reduce hipfire bullet spread and reduce flinch when getting hit. And finally, Rescue Pulse: if allies are downed, the player can revive them just by being near them. If the player goes down, other players can revive them just by being nearby. I'm interested to try this one out and see where it fits in the current skill track meta. Next, we have the Psych Grenade. If you've played zombies, you'll likely have seen this minor ability before. It's a throwable grenade that explodes and releases a cloud of gas which turns enemies into allies. If you step into the gas yourself, you'll start to see hallucinations. Next up, we have 2 new skills, 1 exotic and 1 nightmare skill, which is a pleasant surprise. This is the first we've heard about them, so it's a bonus for the upcoming season. The exotic skill is called Fission. Killing an elite has the chance to trigger a large explosion, dealing massive damage to nearby enemies. Upgrade this new exotic skill for increased damage and radius of your explosions, and deploy a final upgrade to spawn friendly toxic fears from those explosions. The nightmare skill is called Sleeper Agent. Chance on hit to turn base enemies into allies that rush nearby hostiles and detonate on impact. Upgrade the newest nightmare skill to attract enemies to the Sleeper Agent, and with a final upgrade, the Sleeper Agent will drop cluster munitions to expand the damage radius. Again, I'm interested in testing these exotic and nightmare skills out once they release with the Season 4 Reloaded update. I'm not sure how they'll be meta changing based on the descriptions, but it's a nice surprise to get, and maybe they'll be broken. We'll find out soon enough. Next up, we have confirmation that Endgame will remain free to play until the very end of Endgame Season 5, which is expected to end sometime in August. So if you are playing Endgame via Warzone on a free-to-play basis, you still have plenty of time left to play it without needing to buy the game. Okay, and finally there are 2 new weapons coming to Endgame with the mid-season update. The Executioner's Duet, which is a dual-wielding axe with high damage, short range but fast attack speeds. But the weapon I'm really excited about is the iconic AN-94 assault rifle. I'll be leveling and rolling this one at the Exotic Fabricator on day 1 in the hope it has the chance of sharpshooter utility bonus to be applied to it. Fingers crossed on that one because it could become the new meta if it does. The VX Compact, which was the most recent assault rifle added to Endgame, comes with sharpshooter and it's very quickly become one of the most popular weapons amongst players. It has a fast fire rate, large magazine and of course the sharpshooter utility bonus, which turns upper torso shots into critical shots. Sharpshooter is by far the best utility bonus in Endgame in my experience, and it can only be applied to the sniper rifles, the SoCal 545, AK-27 and the VX Compact so far. It would be nice to see it added to more weapons, especially as the content starts to wind down. Right, so that is everything that is coming in Season 4 Reloaded. I'll quickly go over the recommended pre-prestige build. So that's an operator with a maximum of combat rating 66 quickly now, just in case you haven't leveled Wei Lin, Samuels or Kagan yet. The fastest XP methods are to first hit the power cubes in Zone 4 in Lowtown. You can fly there as a combat rating 0 operator and jump from rooftop to rooftop collecting them as you go. This is a great method because you can get to combat rating 20 without even firing a shot, as each power cube is worth 600 power. If you find and collect the power cubes in the nightmare zones as well, these are worth even more at 750 power. So again, it's worth hitting these for the early combat rating levels. HVT contracts are also a great way to earn XP, but completing any activity or assignment while taking out enemies as you go will boost your CR up in no time. Hit the world events when you can to get the exotic skills, even if you rely on other players in the lobby to deal out the damage to the world bosses, you can still yoink the exotic skills. As soon as you hit combat rating 30, you'll be able to upgrade your weapons at the Exotic Fabricator in the nightmare zones. Just make sure you are helping the other players in the lobby and do enough damage to the Nightmare Strike boss and you'll be able to access it. Okay, so here is my recommended pre-prestige operator build. The weapons I'd recommend are either the SoCal 545 with sharpshooter or the XR3 Ion also with sharpshooter utility bonuses. As I said earlier in the video, sharpshooter is by far the best utility bonus in Endgame now, especially with certain skill tracks. For the field equipment, I'd recommend decoys as these work great in the glitch fractures as they distract the lower level enemies so you can focus on the elites or boss types. They recharge super fast so you can almost endlessly throw them. For the major ability, I recommend Crash Cart so you can periodically revive yourself. Moving on to the free skill tracks, I'd recommend Eagle Eye as it increases crit damage, Bulldozer as it comes with explosive resistance so you won't take explosive damage, and it also has the point blank skill that also increases your damage when up close. Sharpshooter plus Eagle Eye and Bulldozer deals out an insane amount of damage, especially when using either the XR3 Ion or SoCal 545. The third skill track is more negotiable, but I'd recommend Berserker as it gives you a faster fire rate, which makes the SoCal 545 even more insane. If you want to use both weapons, you can take the custom built Ion and try to find a Hyper Surge exotic for your secondary. The Reboot is also a fantastic option, but seems really hard to find at the moment. For the exotic skill, I recommend Shattered Shield or Echo Shell, as these are both great defensive skills. For the Nightmare skill, I'd recommend Phoenix Burst, as again, it's a great defensive skill, and combined with either Shattered Shield or Echo Shell, you'll be nearly invincible. And that is everything we know about the Season 4 Reloaded update for Endgame that releases on June 25th. There's plenty of content for us to be cracking on with, but it is sadly the last major update the mode will get. It was confirmed that this is the final operation and potentially the final glitch fracture, but we'll still have 5 glitch fractures to run, and hopefully Season 5 will see some content added, but time will tell. I'll be uploading tons of Endgame videos in the coming days and weeks, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out. I have an Endgame's Discord server with well over 600 members now, so if you are looking for teammates or want to discuss Endgame further, the link is down below. If you want to take your support for the channel one step further, you can now become a member and get exclusive badges, emotes, access to a member only chat room in the Discord and more. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.